FC Tulsa entertain an Orange County side who were the last team to beat them in league play. Since then, Luke Spencer's men have gone on a 13-game unbeaten run. Orange County themselves are 4 league games without defeat. Good evening, everybody. Welcome into One Oak Field. Dave Saunders joined by former professional Anna Bergel. And Anna, 13 games unbeaten, but last week in Hartford was a hard-earned point.
It was, and head coach Luke Spencer mentioned that it wasn't the prettiest game that they've played, and sometimes that's what it takes, just grind it out and find a tough earned point on the road to stay just consistent and try to stay at the top of the table.
Talking of consistency, let's have a look at a couple of FC Tulsa players to watch, and the Brazilian Marcos Serrato is having quite the season.
He is, and that's a testament to this team really, because they have so many quality players, and Serrato being one of them who has worked his way into the lineup, had to come in off the bench and really make a statement, and has scored some incredible goals this season. Goal of the week a couple weeks ago. So just really neat to see his evolution with this team and how impactful he's been in the midfield.
Ahead of him is somebody who's in line for the Golden Boot Award, and that is top goal scorer Taylor Carrera.
Carrera third in that Golden Boot race with 10 goals so far this season, and he's one of those players for FC Tulsa that when you're looking for a goal, odds are he might be able to find it. You always have to be watching him as a defender, but he does a great job lifting up players around him as well, bringing players into the attack. So he's going to be key tonight for FC Tulsa against this tough Orange County SC side.
I'll tell you what, something's brewing here tonight at One Oak Field. This is going to be a tremendous matchup between FC Tulsa and Orange County. We've got to take a break. When we come back, we'll have your lineups in your first half call. It is, as I said, FC Tulsa versus Orange County FC.
I couldn't lay down, I couldn't stand up.
My shoulder blade and the muscles between the shoulder blades.
Bent over, couldn't stand up straight.
The pain just got progressively worse.
Turns out that I had scoliosis.
When I walked into Tulsa Spine and Rehab for the first time, I definitely felt very welcomed.
Dr. Riley, I just made an automatic connection.
He's going to take care of you and your needs and get you going.
I walked out of here and I didn't have a crick in my neck anymore.
There is truly here the desire to help people get better.
What does it take to safely transport 1/3 of America's natural gas? To meet the ever-growing energy demands of revolutionary technologies? To cleanly, reliably, and affordably power the world? It takes experience. 117 years worth. Experience that helps society move towards brave new horizons in technology and innovation that continues powering the future of our nation and the globe. Experience powers us.
Dear future Charlie, Mom said life is full of opportunities. She also said life is full of learning new things. Really, really cool new things. And when you have the right tools, there are a lot of skills to learn. If we all do the best we possibly can, you just never know whose life might change
For the better.
Tonight's match is brought to you by Stretch Lab. Stretch Lab is the official assisted stretch partner of FC Tulsa, helping players move better, recover faster and stay at the top of their game. Whether you're on the field or in the stands, Stretch Lab keeps Tulsa moving and feeling their best. By Ascension St. John. Ascension St. John is proud to care for our community on and off the field. Trusted for 100 years, we're here for every goal, every game, every step of the way. Visit us at ascension.org/St. John. By Bill Knight Ford. Bill Knight Ford is a proud sponsor of FC Tulsa. Bill Knight Ford is Oklahoma's #1 Ford dealer for 15 years running. Stop by today and get your hands on your new Ford today. Bill Knight, home of the Knight Advantage. And by Williams, we make clean energy happen. Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome into One Oak Field. A little bit cooler tonight, as it has been of late. Here's FC Tulsa's lineup, and the front three, obviously the pivot point, Anna Bogle, is Taylor Carrera, but Luke Spencer's never afraid to mix up that front three.
No, he's not. Goldthorpe will be a key player. We talked about Serato in the Open, so a lot of quality players, as you mentioned, coming off of a tie against Hartford Athletic, so they'll want to get back in the win column tonight.
As for the visitors, in comes Latenovic at the back, because there's an injury to their captain tonight, and they will be captained tonight by Ryan Dogman. So welcome into Orange County. As I said in the Open, the last team to beat FC Tulsa in the league. Let's have a look at the injury report. The goalkeeper Michael Creek is out. Arthur Rogers also out for FC Tulsa. As for Orange County SC, Grayson Doody is out, and also Liam McKinnon. Remember him, Anna Bogle scored a brace the last time FC Tulsa lost a game, and that was at Orange County.
FC Tulsa probably not too upset that he's not in the starting lineup. Wish all of those players well in a speedy recovery. A lot of excitement building around One Oak Field. Get a look at this FC Tulsa team here.
Yeah, Elliot Goldthorpe, the man from Leeds. There's Serato highlighted in the Open, the Brazilian, who's really had to work his way into this team, but now you feel is one of the first names on the team sheet. He's going to be up against that man, Stephen Kelly, who's been a real find for Orange County, the lad from Glasgow, and he'll be there wearing 27. Harvey Sinclair, another Scotsman there wearing 47, got his first goal. Just a word again, Anna, there's a slight delay on, with Serato. We've already highlighted him, but he just does so much of that blue collar work and then produces fantastic goals as well. He is a true professional and a great player.
He is, and I think the key, component you brought up there, he does so much of that dirty work in the midfield and just covers a lot of ground, but then has the technical ability to score some amazing goals. In the run of play, and then as well on the free kick, almost spitting images of each other, what he's been able to do with his left foot. So he's really worked his way into one of those key, consistent players for FC Tulsa, which has really been their mantra this season, just trying to find that consistency. And the personnel will change from time to time with the game. They have so much depth this season, players that can come on and make a difference, but head coach Luke Spencer not afraid to shake things up, keep competition high amongst the squad to try to bring out the best in this team.
There's the slight delay. Referees have quite rightly pointed out that there is an issue with the net there, and so there will be some fixing. There we are, close up there of what's going on. And, coming back to this matchup, FC Tulsa have been scoring goals for fun at home. That, as we said, hard fought 1-1. You just get the feeling with these two teams that they're in such great form. It could be more of a tactical battle tonight. And Luke Spencer, as you can see there, probably will have built this one up, in a slightly different way, and saying something along the lines of take nothing for granted. They're 4 league games without defeat, Anna.
Right, and head coach for Orange County SC, Danny Stone, earlier in the week just mentioned that this team took some time to kind of integrate in new players, find their best form, find their rhythm, and now he feels like they're really seeing that come to fruition. And he's mentioned they played outstanding the past few games, obviously 4 unbeaten, so they're riding a ton of momentum right now, and as we mentioned, the last team to hand FC Tulsa a loss this season.
We are underway here at One Oak Field. FC Tulsa playing in their all-black strip with the gold numbers, playing from right to left on your screens, up against Orange County SC in their beige and orange kits. Here's Owen Darm, had a birthday in the last few days. He gets fouled, early free kick for FC Tulsa. Owen Darm, who's been outstanding this season, Mr. Versatility, can play on the left or the right. good player, Anna, and a couple of assists and throw in a great goal he scored. He's had a good season.
He has, and he's one of those players that can really just add extra to the attack. He makes that extra run, gets involved in the attack, the ability to score, but has really set players up nicely as well this season. And an opportunity here early for FC Tulsa off of a key set piece.
Elliot Goldthorpe, Marcus Serrato over the ball for FC Tulsa. Referee blows the whistle. Line held at the 18. It's Goldthorpe. Good delivery into the box. Good header away from Jameson, who's back there helping out. Now the ball into the box is going to come off the number 9, Ethan Zubak, and it will be a Katrina Freshmax corner for FC Tulsa. And Luke Spencer will want an early goal here to settle the nerves. He got the coach of the month for July, and he is the coach with the best unbeaten streak by any FC Tulsa coach. Katrina Freshmax corner from the FC Tulsa right. The in-swing over the left foot of Marcus Serrato. Players in and around the penalty spot, and the referee says, hold on a minute. There's so many people packed in around the penalty spot, and he's just saying we can't have any rugby tackling in there. Serrato will try again. There's the melee that he's going to try and hit into the near post. Batista was in there, his Calera, but it's cleared away, and it's going to go back to last man Harvey Sinclair, who plants it right back into the danger area. Valencia heads it infield, headed away. Elliot Goldthorpe onto his left foot, curls one, and brings out the first save from Colin Shuttler, and this is a great start from FC Tulsa and a great save from an experienced goalkeeper.
Great composure from Goldthorpe on this last play. Understands the pressure is coming, creates a bit of space, just enough for him to get this shot on frame. He's trying to curl that into the far post, but Shuttler extended, punches that one away.
Katrina Freshmax corner, the second one for FC Tulsa inside this first 3 minutes. Goldthorpe holds the left arm aloft. The crowd are in good voice. The ball into the danger area, and it's headed just over his own bar. And the referee said, in fact, it's going to be a goal kick, and a few people a little bit surprised that was not another corner.
Delivery in from Goldthorpe generated so much power. There were so many players in and around the 6-yard box. I think we might get another look at this. FC Tulsa fans didn't like the call here. You can understand kind of the reaction there. It looked like it might have come off of the defender from Orange County SC, but
Batista has gone down there, got smack in the face. The challenge of Bryce Jameson, who's gone over there, to be fair, to apologise. And Batista there just got one in the cheek, I think. There is Bryce Jameson. Didn't start the last game in Colorado. And the referee just saying it was one of those clashes that happens in the game of football. The referee tonight is Nabil Ben Salah, assisted by Matus Dulski, Josh Compkins, and the fourth official is Tim Wagner. 0-0 the score, but a good start from the league leaders, who are putting Orange County under some pressure here. There's the ball into the box, stooping header away. Owen Darm gets free. Serrato. Sinclair will do well to get on the end of that one. Can't get on the end of that one, and it goes away for a goal kick. And to be fair to the away side, they're having to defend for their lives here, Anna, but they've done pretty well inside this first 5 minutes.
they have, just trying to absorb some of that pressure early from FC Tulsa, who's done a really nice job as we get a look at head coach Danny Stone. And Dave, earlier this week, I mean, we alluded to it, but just giving his team time to integrate into this season, and they've really started to hit their stride.
Yep, Coach Danny Stone, Liverpool-born, first season as head coach after a 2024 stint as interim. And he led the County boys to a 6-3-2 record as interim. Prior to Orange County, was the head coach at Phoenix, Arizona. In my humble opinion, one of the best coaches in the USL Championship. A.B. Sissoko under no pressure with the back three for FC Tulsa. Into the midfield, Serato gets free of Kelly. Long ball over the top, looking for Owen Darm. Darm gets there, and the referee said that it was a foul, and also it will be a lacrosse law yellow card for Pedro Guimaraes. Guimaraes, one of those where you feel a little bit sorry for the defender, Anna. Just take us through this from the defender's eyes here.
Right, I mean, great ball, the vision from Serato. Guimaraes understands that Dom is coming in. You see that leg go up. I think the referee deemed that just a bit too high, but he's trying to just poke that ball away. I don't think there's any ill intent there, but referee deems yellow card. Great run from Dom, though, kind of on that far side. And a dangerous opportunity here for FC Tulsa.
Guimaraes joined Orange County SC from the Los Angeles Academy, where he was named to the 2024 MLS Next All-Star team. He's got to play the next 84 minutes on a yellow card. Goldthorpe again with Serato. This time they're closer. Batista's standing inside the 6-yard box, as you can see clearly on our feed here. Goldthorpe, 7 minutes gone, 0-0. Elliot Goldthorpe goes for goal! And Schottler punches it over the bar, and the outstanding goalkeeper has had to make 2 very good saves in the first 7.5 minutes.
And both of those saves have come from Elliot Goldthorpe. He's been electric to start this game. Whips that one in. Schottler in the right position to punch that one up over, but FC Tulsa still applying the pressure here.
Katrina Freshmack's corner taken short to Goldthorpe. Here's Serato. Good ball into the box, to the far post, headed back infield by Sissoko. El Medkar gets his first touch. Sissoko goes down under pressure from Zubac. Referee says no foul, and it will be a goal kick. And I'm just thinking now, what's in the head of the two coaches? I think if you're Danny Stone, Anna, and you correct me and give your own opinion here, you're delighted to have got through the first 8 minutes unscathed. If you're Luke Spencer, you're thinking, right, you've got to keep on attacking. We need to get a goal here with this pressure.
No, I think you're exactly right. I mean, one of the points of emphasis for Luke Spencer coming into this game was make sure that they can be, you know, capitalizing on those opportunities in front of goal. And Danny Stone knows, I mean, FC Tulsa is at the top of the table for a reason. So the ability for his defense to kind of ride that storm out, not let FC Tulsa find a rhythm, gives them an opportunity to work themselves back in this game.
So a clash there. The referee said we'll just play on. Schottler will come out of his goal wearing all green. As I said, he's made a couple of really good saves. In fact, he's up to 41 saves for the season now. Ball loose in the midfield. Guimaraes. Going back here to the number 33, Ashton Miles, another one who was on the bench in Colorado for the 1-0 victory. Schottler clears towards the right-hand side, looking for Jameson. He gets a header in field. Silla was there, and this time the referee produces a lacrosse law yellow card for Marcus Serato. Bulgaria Signs are industry leaders in visa processing for professional athletes. They work hard off the field for the players to succeed on it. Reach out today for your organization's consultation.
We'll get another look here at this replay from, I believe, the last clash with Serato. That's the high kick opportunity there, leads the yellow card. And Dave, going back to the initial yellow card given, thinking about it, it might have been stopping a promising attack, because that was clearly a high kick there, but early on. But both of these players now on a yellow card, and changes the dynamic of the game and how they play.
First touch of the football there for Christopher Haggart, 23-year-old. Silla. First attack really we've seen from Orange County. Here's Dogman, left-footed ball into the box. Batista's there to head away. Goldthorpe will clip it on to Taylor Guerrero, but Orange County have the football again with Kelly. Guimaraes, Silla. Owen Darm. Guerrero gets a foot in, but kept in by Jameson. Silla. Jameson out wide. On the right-hand side, wins the throw-in. Latenovic. Miles, long ball over the top, looking for Jameson. Gets his shirt tugged, but nothing doing there. It's going to go away for a goal kick. Let's have a look at the keys to the game.
And some of these, Dave, I mean, we've already kind of alluded to with FC Tulsa early on in this game, needing to capitalize in front of goal, convert on those chances. And then Orange County SC hasn't had as many chances in this game so far, but Luke Spencer and his team very aware of the threat that they bring on counterattacks. So want to be mindful of that, try to limit those opportunities. And then FC Tulsa kind of known for that high press. They like to get players, you know, forward, defending first, and making it tough for opposition to build out of the back. So want to continue to do that. And we've seen a couple of those so far play out in this game, but FC Tulsa will want to find a bit more of a rhythm going forward now, as Orange County SC enjoying a bit more of the ball than they have early on.
Latenovic, long ball forward. Batista heads it inadvertently to Silla. Silla's continued his run. And Alcazar wearing 4. Can play at centre back. In fact, he made the team of the week. Got the goal in Colorado Springs Switchbacks game. Serato felt he won the ball. Referee said that's going to go to Orange County with the free kick. Good game. 13 minutes gone. It remains 0-0. And the flurry of activity on Colin Shuttler's goal seems to have just gone away just temporarily. FC Tulsa, as we said in the Kisa game, will want to convert if they can. Silla's brought down Lamar Batista.
Dave, we've already seen a few fouls this game, and nothing super malicious, but I mean, in their last meeting, Tulsa had 15 fouls to Orange County's 10. So this rivalry's always been pretty competitive between these two, always a physical battle, and that has continued on early here in this match as well.
4-4-2 for Orange County. You could probably argue a 4-2-3-1 as well. FC Tulsa definitely a 3-4-3. Batista long. Oh, Metcalf's in there, but it's taken up here by Harvey Sinclair, who wins a corner. Yes, he does. Well, the USL Championship and League One are on CBS Sports and ESPN platforms all season long. Catch live matches and expert analysis every day on the CBS Sports Golazo network and ESPN Plus. Go to the USLChampionship.com or USLLeague1.com for the complete USL TV listings. Katrina Freshmack's corner. The Brazilian Marcus Serato into the near post. It's headed inadvertently back, I think, by Delence Pierre. Now Silla with Owen Darm, but Darm's done really well to win that challenge. Just wondering whether Delence Pierre headed that away from the goal, Anna.
Yeah, probably not exactly what he was trying to do, but made a great run into the box. But FC Tulsa not able to take advantage of another corner kick opportunity here early on in this game. And you could see how quickly Orange County SC trying to get forward in transition, but Owen Dom trying to break up that play, slow things down, allowing FC Tulsa to get back and defend here.
Stephen Kelly, the Scotsman, here on the ball. Patience from the away side here. Now they go long. Sissoko heads back in the midfield, only as far as Silla. Silla. There's a shot and a good save from Johan Peñaranda. The shot was from Hegart. Still the danger not over. Still the ball in the area. Ball hit the defender there. No appeals for hands. And now FC Tulsa with Harvey Sinclair drive the ball up the right-hand side, looking for Khalil El-Medkar. One back. FC Tulsa. Harvey Sinclair was in very quickly on Kelly. Good old England-Scotland battle there. Peñaranda makes a good save, Anna.
He does. I mean, it had to be kind of a good shot stopper in that moment. Quick release on that shot. Punches it away, but then danger wasn't over. FC Tulsa had some work to do there as Orange County SC putting together one of the better attacks from their perspective in this first half.
Boubacar Diallo, who's not had too many touches of the football, and that one he just overhits out. Diallo has made the most appearances for FC Tulsa, 20 league starts, the only player to have done that. Mr. Consistency in the midfield, always does the blue collar work. Here he is going into a challenge. Kelly. Orange County still in their own half. Here's Ashton Miles. It's only his third start, the 20-year-old of the season. Good breaking ball there to Dogman from Benalcazar. Dogman again, the Norwegian. Feeds it down the line. It's back into the area and away by Sissoko. And now whacked anywhere by Harvey Sinclair to get rid of the danger. And the game has swung slightly the other way.
FC Tulsa came out with a lot of energy to start the first half, had a flurry of opportunities, but Shuttler some key saves, and then Orange County SC finding more of the ball in the attacking third in these last few minutes. And they're really trying to just continue to build on the momentum that they have garnered over these last 4 games, a couple of key wins as they started off the season, still trying to just integrate players, find kind of that chemistry and just the rhythm of how they want to play. And Danny Stone was talking about how he felt some of these last few games have been some of their best and wants to continue to ride that momentum into the back half of season and put themselves in a good spot for playoffs.
Yeah, they're certainly a team in form, aren't they? Ball will go all the way back to Shuttler. Under some pressure. And Khalil Medkar goes in there, and then Kelly's fouled him right on the edge. And Kelly has been sent off. Well, that's a great decision from the referee. And Stephen Kelly gets a red card for denying a goal-scoring opportunity, an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. And the Scotsman will have to go here. It'll be interesting to look at this one again. FC Tulsa have got a free kick, Anna. But the referee absolutely 100% sure that Stephen Kelly was going to deny an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. Your thoughts on this one, Anna?
You know, FC Tulsa always wants to apply that heavy press. It's hard to see. There were 2 defenders kind of tucked in behind Kelly there, so it wasn't the last man. Oh, that's a tough call.
I think I'm with you. 20 minutes gone. Referee is saying, explaining to the goalkeeper and the defenders what he thought. I think we need, let's have another look at this one and just see if it really was a foul. Well, certainly he catches the player and there is no other defender behind. It's a brave call from the referee. And Orange County will now have to play 25 minutes of the first half with 10 men, and of course the whole of the second half with 10 men. So interesting to see if they'll make any changes. And FC Tulsa have a free kick specialist here. Here's a really good look at this one, Anna. Let's have a look at this.
I mean, again, I think Kelly's trying to go in strong for the ball. It's 50-50. There is some contact there, but referee might be arguing, you know, if there's not that touch, he gets an open shot on goal, but there's a couple players kind of within. He's not really the last man. I don't know. That's a tough call, especially early in this game. I mean, it just completely changes the dynamic here for Orange County SC. I mean, I could understand a foul call. I mean, that's why I'm up here. I'm not a referee, but man, as a player, that's a tough call.
Well, you just realize when the referee gets one look, we're having what?
Right.
Our fourth look here.
Get another look again here. Kelly coming in. I mean, definitely, I think a foul there. I mean, there's some contact for sure. It's just tough for the straight red.
Free kick. Marcus Serrato, Elliot Goldthorpe. Referee blows the whistle. Big moment in the game. Goldthorpe comes up and fires it over. And Orange County can reset. And they are playing with 10 men. And just for those of you that are new to watching the game, that's what we call a straight red card, where there's been no yellow cards involved and the referee deems it to be what we call denying of a obvious goal scoring opportunity. And he was absolutely sure. Danny Stone will be disappointed that his team now have to play the rest of the game with 10 men.
You have to credit FC Tulsa from this perspective of, I mean, the high press is so dangerous, and just the effort there to try to make something out of nothing, and ultimately, you know, giving them an opportunity. And unfortunate from an Orange County SC perspective, but
well, from the ER to orthopedics to brain surgery, Ascension St. John has got you covered. Visit us at ascension.org/St. John. 23 minutes gone. 0-0, but we've had a dramatic red card in this game, which will be talked about by both sets of fans for a long time. Here's Elliot Goldthorpe. Really had a lively start into the box. Header, Khalil Elmekar heads it home, and FC Tulsa take the lead in the 24th minute. It is FC Tulsa 1, Orange County SC 0.
Goldthorpe has been a bright spot in this game for FC Tulsa, and a key reason this goal happens. Great play on the wing, excellent delivery, and then Elmekar finds himself alone in the 6-yard box for the 5th goal he has scored this season for FC Tulsa. And what a great start. Elmekar has just been such an impact player for FC Tulsa. We'll get another look here at that build-up. Goldthorpe, individual effort. And again, Orange County SC down a man now. You can see a little bit of that there with some space in the box, and Elmekar taking advantage and heads that one home.
Here's Goldthorpe, as you said, Anna, with the assist, has been on fire in this game. And it's almost like Luke Spencer again has done it. And we talked about it when we talked about the lineup. He mixes up the front three. Okay, Khalil is your focal point, but Khalil Elmekar, Elliot Goldthorpe, they've come in tonight. They've been lively. Elmekar gets the goal, and waiting in the wings, the likes of Lukic and Deleu and Jamie Webber. I mean, it's a very strong squad that FC Tulsa have got this season.
And he's talked about that, Luke Spencer, the entire season, as far as just the competitive nature of the squad and training and trying to raise the level. And it's just a testament to the depth of this team. And they obviously have, you know, a core kind of starting lineup, and they've been consistent as far as the wins that they've had this season. But it's just amazing that the rotation that Luke Spencer brings in, and clearly Goldthorpe, a bright spot this week. But Elmekar has been one of those players too that have come off the bench at times and been one of those subs that immediately changes games, and that's when you know you have kind of an elite level team, is when you have players of that caliber on the bench some weeks coming in and making an impact, and just the firepower keeps coming.
1-0 the score. Orange County down to 10 men. If you're joining us late here on ESPN Plus and My41, you're very welcome into One Oak Field. Khalil Ahmedkar has scored his 5th goal of the season. And Colin Shuttler has been busy with a couple of very fine saves in the Orange County goal. How will they respond? Ashton Miles to Latanovic. Here's Dogman, the captain. Maybe Sissoko belts the ball away. 26 minutes gone. It's been a wild start to this game. It's a foul there. Nico Benalcazar. FC Tulsa's 37th team goal of the season. Serato, he's got to be careful. He's had a yellow card. And of course, red card for Stephen Kelly in the 20th minute. Jameson shares a 1-2 with Hegart. Silla. Silla's got round Serato, gets it back, chips it towards the far post, and it's away for a goal kick. Well, you can watch the USL Championship in Spanish on 2DN, the nation's leading Spanish language sports network. Select matches will be available in Spanish throughout the rest of the season. Go to uslchampionship.com for the complete USL TV listings. In the 29th minute in this game, sponsored by Stretch Lab this evening, where FC Tulsa are looking for their 7th home win of the season. They've won the last 4 here in the league, scoring 14 goals. Batista not happy with Benalcazar, who felt that challenge. Free kick then on the right-hand side by Christopher Heggett, the 23-year-old, who has got a couple of goals and 4 assists. Here is the free kick into the box, headed on by Jameson towards the far post, and it's going to run away for a Law corner, and it's going to be the first one for Orange County. These two playing for the 15th time in the FC Tulsa Roughnecks era. Here's the corner, low into the box, and it's cleared off the line. And now there's a challenge with Goldthorpe and Jameson, won by Jameson. That hits Elmekar, the goal scorer, and then Goldthorpe has committed the foul. In the head-to-head series, Orange County have won 8 times, FC Tulsa 4. There's been 2 draws. And if you count going back to the Roughnecks and FC Tulsa, I know that in the 14 games previous to this one, there's been 47 goals, which is a match average of 3.4 goals per game. So these two often produce goals. Was the last time they met was the last time that FC Tulsa lost a league game, and it was Orange County victors that night by 2-1. Here's the ball into the box, another header away. AB Sissoko on the end of that one. Now there's a ball that bobbles around a little bit, it's hitting players, and somebody's gone down there for FC Tulsa, and the referee will stop the game. And we can tell you, as the world demands low cost, low carbon energy, Williams will be there with the best transport, storage and delivery solutions. Williams, we make clean energy happen. I want to talk to you a little bit about Orange County's form. Of late they went to, in the last game, Colorado Springs Switchbacks. Never easy to go there. They won that by 1-0. They went to Pittsburgh and got a creditable 1-1 draw. They've beaten Phoenix Rising FC by 4-1 in the league, and Las Vegas Lights by 4-0, and so on. They've really hit a really good rich vein of form, haven't they?
And this is the time to do it. I mean, especially at this point in the season, we've talked about just the implications of wanting to be in the top 8, wanting to get that playoff spot. But this Orange County SC side, this is where you kind of start to feel like teams who find their form, continue that momentum, and want to ride that wave at the right time heading into the end of the regular season. And Danny Stone has really done a great job just organizing his team, finding the players that best fit, and getting them in the right form at the right time.
Calera. Ball into the box, helped on. It's going to come to Dam, who hits it. And it's away by Latenovic. And that will be out for a Katrina Freshmax corner, which will be taken by Elliot Goldthorpe, the assister for the goal. Khalil El Medkar netting his 5th in the 24th minute. Everybody back, unsurprisingly, for Orange County here as FC Tulsa look for a second before the half-time break, which will be 12 minutes away. It goes short here to Serrato. Serrato, good ball into the box, and it's away. And it will roll away to Luke Spencer, the head coach for FC Tulsa, who acts as ball boy there. And he will give it to Harvey Sinclair. In fact, it's going to be left for Delence Pierre, the former Colorado Springs Switchbacks man, enjoying his time in Tulsa. Calera's battling away for the cause. That's going to come off Calera and go away for a goal kick. And, just continuing with our conversation about Orange County, Danny Stone has come in. He was interim manager, and he's just gone about his business, and he's got the best out of players, and they've had some really eye-catching results, haven't they?
They have, and in talking with the media earlier this week, he just mentioned, it's so important to keep that high intensity in training all the time and have that just bleed over into games. And you can tell that mentality it has. And these last few games for Orange County SC have been really successful. And as it stands right now, Orange County SC would be 7th in the Western Conference. So they're trying to, again, inch their way up higher in those standings. But the top 8 will have a playoff spot, top 4 host. But this Orange County SC team, again, a lot of room, again, Dave, in the Western Conference for movement with 27 points, and then FC Tulsa at the top with 42. But in that middle pack, there's still so much room for movement, so a lot can happen here in these last few games of the regular season.
Orange County then down to 10 men. Stephen Kelly getting the red card. That's his 2nd red card of the season. He was sent off in the 2-1 defeat to Monterey Bay. But he and some will be saying that he was slightly unlucky to have received a red card. We can talk about it more at half-time, Anna, but you think of the alternatives for the referee, and there aren't too many in that situation. If it's a foul and he has to produce some kind of card, then the referee would argue he could only show a red card in that situation.
No, that's a really fair point. I mean, and it happened so quickly. And again, referees have just a split second to look at it. And I think we looked at it, 15 times to try to come to a conclusion. So it happened so quick, but just the nature of the red card and being down a man, I mean, it's such a big key decision in a game. Unfortunate from Kelly's perspective. Definitely was a foul after watching it, but
yeah, it's a shame because he's a very good player, good signing, and tenacious midfield player himself, and it wasn't malicious in any way, was it? He just, got the wrong side, and Elmedkar was fouled on the edge. Well, thanks for joining us here on ESPN Plus and My 41. Special mention to the Orange County fans tuning into this broadcast here from downtown Tulsa, One Oak Field, where FC Tulsa have been in very, very fine form. Their home form, they've won 6, drawn 2 and lost 2. The 2 defeats to Oakland Roots and North Carolina seem a very, very long time ago. And since then it's been excitement all the way. They've beaten New Mexico, Loudon, Monterey Bay, Tampa Bay Rowdies, Sacramento Republic, and Las Vegas Lights here at One Oak Field. Of course, they've done the double over Sacramento Republic as well, who are their closest challengers at the moment. We'll take you through the league tables at half-time. Orange County building. Ball into the box. Sliding challenge, but Peñaranda does well to lie on the ball. Well, there is the FC Tulsa merch tents, and just a shout out to a very special person, and that is Kalia Smith, whose birthday it is today, and she does so much work behind the scenes with the merch here at FC Tulsa. And the reason why we're mentioning Kalia, she happens to be the girlfriend of our broadcast producer Blake, so I had to get that one in, Anna.
there you go. Have to get it in. Happy birthday.
And also a shout out to everybody who works behind the scenes here at FC Tulsa. And I will tell you, Johan Peñaranda, the goalkeeper, shakes everybody's hands after the game. The people putting stuff away, he thanks them. He goes to the fans, of course, but he acknowledges there's a lot of people behind the scenes when you see the finished article on the field.
There are a lot of high character players on this FC Tulsa team this season. I know you and I have had the opportunity to interview most of them and get to know them, and you can tell Luke Spencer and the front office have really brought in a quality group of people.
Here's Owen Darm. Diallo. Batista up from the left back spot. That one just behind Owen Darm. And it will be a goal kick. Well, tonight's match is brought to you by Tulsa Spine and Rehab, a team of specialists in one place delivering lasting pain relief. Here's Colin Shuttler, who recently got the landmark of playing in over 200 now USL Championship games. A really good servant to the game, to Orange County, and a very, very fine goalkeeper. He's made a couple of outstanding saves. Couldn't have done anything about the Elmedkar goal because it was put on to his head, pinpoint accuracy from Elliot Goldthorpe. Here's Silla. Guimaraes. Low shot, hits the defender, and there will be an offside flag. In fact, Owen Darm will just retrieve the ball, and FC Tulsa have defended that piece of play, and they are still 1-0 up as we approach 5 minutes to go to half-time. What's your overall thoughts on the 40 minutes so far, Anna?
No, FC Tulsa started off this game pretty strong, and then Orange County SC did a nice job absorbing that initial pressure and kind of working themselves into the game and had some good opportunities, getting more numbers going forward. But then the red card really, changed the dynamic of that game. FC Tulsa had numerous corners, they had some chances, but weren't able to convert, and then the red card gave them kind of that extra oomph going forward. Goldthorpe has been just outstanding in this first half for FC Tulsa, and the assist that he had to El Medcar just kind of put the stamp on what they'd been trying to do early on in that game. But Orange County SC, despite being down a man, they've still found their way. I mean, so much left to play in this game, but it doesn't seem to be bothering them as much as one might think, being down a man.
Well, I wanted to talk to you about that. I mean, you've played the game at professional level. Two players collide and go down. Is it true that sometimes when you play against a team, that have got 10 men, that they work harder and it's harder for you as the 11?
That's definitely something that you can run into, because mentally you think, you have an extra player as FC Tulsa here with some space.
Owen Darm, left-footed ball. It did bobble a little bit as he played that one.
But you kind of think to yourself, and sometimes you can take your foot off the gas in a sense of, okay, we have an extra player, look for the open man, as it looks like a yellow card given to Shuttler after that last play, possibly for something that he said there.
Yep, Colin Shuttler goes into the book, the LaCourse Law yellow card for the goalkeeper. I think what it was, where they were complaining, there was a clash between Jameson and Batista. Batista got up, FC Tulsa played on, Jameson was lying there, and nobody put the ball out, and the game went on, and that's where the protests came. It remains 1-0. We've got 2.5 minutes to go here at One Oak Field. Thanks again for your company here on ESPN Plus, and also here locally in Tulsa on My 41. And Colin Shuttler it is who will take the goal kick. Throw into FC Tulsa, who would dearly love a second before the break, and this is where, if you're Orange County, you do not want to concede a second, and then you go and have a sit down with your coach if you're down to 10 men, Anna, and talk about how you're going to approach the second half and how you can get a goal in the second half, and then if you're Luke Spencer, you'll want to come out all guns blazing and try and put the game to bed if you can, but a long way to go against still an impressive Orange County side.
It is, and I'd imagine, Orange County SC, we talked about just how good of a coach that Danny Stone is, and you just have to adapt. Down a man, so just have to be kind of creative in the formation and make sure you can manage the players' legs and manage the expectation that they have to still win this game and carry on that momentum, and it absolutely changes things for sure. Down a man, all of the things that come with that. But as we were talking about earlier, Dave, you have that extra fire, and you want to make sure that you're very intentional with your runs, intentional with your passes, and you can come across a team that can be complacent when they do have the extra man. So something that FC Tulsa will definitely want to be mindful of from the mental aspect of that and continue to keep their foot on the gas.
Good possession here from Orange County SC, who are up to 59% of the total possession in this game. Jameson found by Silla. Jameson, good turn there, and that will be a LaCourse Law yellow card for Omar Batista. I don't think there's any need for other players to go running in. But now, because I was in there trying to have a few words, that's a definite LaCourse Law yellow card here for just pulling back Jameson. Easy one for the referee to give. Batista holds the hand up. So a few players have got to be careful, because there has been a red card in this game and 2 yellows make a red, so it'll be an interesting way that Luke Spencer will look after the players tactically, and with those on a yellow, he'll be looking at that as well in the second half. But there's danger here in the first half. We are playing the 4 minutes of Tulsa Tech stoppage time. Christopher Haggard it is with the responsibility, wearing 14. One-man wall of the goal scorer, Khalil El-Medkar. Everybody else back in an FC Tulsa shirt inside the box. Haggard's delivery goes to the far post. There's a header down, but it's easy for Johan Peñaranda. Peñaranda, who was signed in June of 2024. This is his 19th start. 40 saves before this game. He has made a few in this game. He's only conceded 21 goals. Has had 4 clean sheets, but hasn't had one for a while, and he would dearly love one tonight. Goldthorpe with the foul. The 15th foul of the game, evenly spread between the two teams. Taylor Carrera there with aiming to kick. Referee said that will be a free kick. Been busy, the referee, in this first half. 4 lacrosse law yellow cards and 1 red card. Batista, hurried clearance from him up towards Calera. Was going to bounce kindly and go back to Colin Shuttler. Latenovic forward to Jameson. Boubacar Diallo. You could see there, Benalcazar is there in the referee's ear. Poor old Bryce Jameson has been the victim here of many fouls here. Anna, is this do you deem this a yellow card?
See, Jameson does a great job keeping. It's kind of the step on the foot there from Diallo is what they're arguing. We've seen him given before, but referee was in a position, felt like that was not a yellow card.
Good reach there from AB Sissoko. El-Medkar. Shuttler comes out of his area. 30 seconds left of the Tulsa Tech stoppage time. Sissoko reaching out again. He's made a couple of good interceptions, but the assistant referee says there was an offside. And FC Tulsa can see out the first half here and should go in a 0-0 to the good. It's been an interesting first half. Plenty of talking points, which we'll get to in the half-time Williams show. Sissoko plants it forward. Comes off Khalil El-Medkar, and the referee says that will do it for the first half, and Anna FC Tulsa going in a goal to the good at half-time.
Orange County SC, I mean, from a possession perspective, have had the majority of the ball, but FC Tulsa, again, very intentional when going forward. Orange County SC down a man early on in this game. FC Tulsa taking advantage with the goal by El-Medkar.
Yeah, it's been a good first half. Both teams wanting to play the game in the right way. Orange County will have to play a man down in the second. We'll be back with the Williams half-time show. It's half-time here at One Oak Field. FC Tulsa 1, Orange County SC 0.
In comfort, Waldo's Chicken and Beer has you covered. Sink your teeth into our crispy southern fried or juicy rotisserie chicken. And don't forget our scratch-made sides like mac and cheese plus our original sauces. So grab a beer and get clucking to Waldo's. 71st and Yale, Broken Arrow, and Anawasso. Waldo'sChicken.com.
Hi, I'm Bill Knight for Bill Knight Ford, and we're proud to be part of the Tulsa community and Oklahoma's #1 Ford dealer for 16 years, providing you with unmatched sales and ownership experience. We're grateful for the trust and support you've shown us, making our continued growth and success possible. Here's to 16 years of sales leadership and many more to come.
Join us at Bill Knight Ford and BillKnightFord.com, 96th and Memorial, and home of the Knight Advantage.
All right, Trauma OR team, I've got an 18-year-old female that was involved in a motor vehicle collision.
Everybody in position. Okay, everybody, level 1 trauma coming in. Senior resident up top.
We got 49 number count. We got to move a little faster. Yeah.
Tulsa's first. Tulsa's only. Level 1 Trauma Center.
When I come home, it's like I feel like I'm in my dream home. I've been doing a little research on HELOCs, and I went to Oklahoma Central Credit Union. They were wonderful. We've added pretty much a new addition to our house. We didn't even have to pay the closing cost. They paid it for us. So I've been with Oklahoma Central for quite a while. I'm not going anywhere else.
Make every occasion unforgettable with Waldo's Chicken and Beer. From corporate lunches to special events, enjoy our irresistible dishes, including breakfast. Waldo's full-service catering has you covered. We'll handle the food so you can focus on what matters. Waldo's Chicken and Beer, catering made easy.
Khalil El Medkar's 5th of the season separates the two sides, and Orange County, the visitors, will have to do it with 10 men after a first half red card. We're right back with the Williams halftime show after this short break.
We all have goals. But let's be honest, most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
Prinks Tires in the USL help soccer journeys everywhere to drive harder. From city playgrounds to suburban sidelines. From early mornings to late nights. From fun with friends to winner takes all. From the biggest fan to the biggest heart. And at every turn, Prinks Tires will be there for the long haul.
We're here to support the press, the club, and the community.
We don't stop chanting, we don't stop drumming,
yelling and screaming and chanting.
We'll follow them wherever, pretty much. That's just the love that we have for our team.
We want to be the loudest people, and we want you to hear where we are at.
People in this town love this team, pack these stands out for every single game.
Whoa, termites can eat a pound of wood a day. Pound of wood a day.
Pound of wood a day. Pound of wood a day.
What's wrong, Daddy? Daddy? You okay?
Keep termites out of your home and your head with our premium guarantee that covers up to $250,000 in new termite damage. Before panic shows up, Terminix it.
This week on USL All Access, we give you the fastest 30-second preview in USL Championship history. You ready? Loud United in the East, back. Lexington in the West, back. Playoff Patino in San Antonio FC, he's back. Jaeger Cup is back. And pro referees pull back the curtain to talk about their daily routine and how we can help grow the game alongside them.
Yeah, welcome back into One Oak Field. We have seen a dramatic first half. We'll show you the highlights a little bit later because we want to show you the standings right now. And if you're an FC Tulsa fan, Anna Bergel, it's looking pretty good.
It is FC Tulsa at the top of the table right now, trying to solidify a spot in the top 4 at a minimum to host a playoff game. You see that red line, the top 8 will be in the playoffs. Orange County SC is currently sitting in 5th, but Dave, just to point out, I mean, there's not a lot of room separating the middle of the Western Conference, and it's been that way throughout the season, but now especially every point so crucial as each team vying to solidify their spot.
Certainly are, and a long way to go in the season as we take you to the scores that we have from around the both conferences. And as you can see there, It's El Paso 0, Sacramento Republic 0. FC Tulsa fans keeping a close eye on that one. Still 0-0 between Lou City and New Mexico United. Lexington have beaten Oakland Roots by 2-1, and then some mouth-watering prospects to come at 9 p.m. Monterey Bay and San Antonio. Las Vegas Lights will take on North Carolina, as well as Phoenix Rising taking on the Switchbacks. As we go now to your news and notes. And what about this? Sacramento Republic FC broke ground on the club's new 15,000 person capacity stadium at the Rail Yards, and that will be completed for the 2027 season. And Anna, that's just how this league is going, isn't it? And the ambition of these clubs.
It is. I mean, from the top down, the ownership groups of these teams are just trying to make the experience better for the fans. They're wanting to get the best players here in this league to continue to grow it. And it's just really neat to see what they're doing to continue to expand the USL Championship.
And talking of expanding, what about Pittsburgh Riverhounds SC? They announced the club's intentions to expand historic Highmark Stadium to a 12,000 person capacity. The Jägermeister Cup has reached the semi-final stage, and it will be Rhode Island to host Sacramento Republic, and Hartford will host Greenville. Those semi-finals to be played on September the 10th. You're up to date with the news and notes. We'll go to break. When we come back, we'll show you how the first half went down.
Join FC Tulsa for a celebration of Hispanic and Latino Heritage Night at Vamos Night on September 6th. Fans arriving early will score a free Vamos Tulsa shirt. Your first place team, FC Tulsa, is chasing history with a playoff run on the horizon. The atmosphere will be electric as we take on Birmingham Legion FC. Don't miss this match. Special ticket packages available at fctulsa.com. Vamos Tulsa, a ganar.
Hi, I'm Bill Knight for Bill Knight Ford, and we're proud to be part of the Tulsa community and Oklahoma's #1 Ford dealer for 16 years, providing you with unmatched sales and ownership experience. We're grateful for the trust and support you've shown us, making our continued growth and success possible. Here's to 16 years of sales leadership and many more to come.
Join us at Bill Knight Ford and BillKnightFord.com, 96th and Memorial, and home of the Knight Advantage.
Ticketing app in history, SeatGeek. Did SeatGeek invent the ticket?
No, but we do make them work.
Drum roll, please. Ooh, how do I use the seat view feature?
It shows seats with a pole blocking the view. Don't buy those.
What if I want to sit behind a pole?
Buy those.
Join me as I bore you to death with a series of interviews about a ticketing app that just does what it's supposed to do.
Tonight's match is brought to you by Stretch Lab. Stretch Lab is the official assisted stretch partner of FC Tulsa, helping players move better, recover faster and stay at the top of their game. Whether you're on the field or in the stands, Stretch Lab keeps Tulsa moving and feeling their best. By Ascension St. John, illness and injuries don't wait, neither do we. Ascension St. John is here when you need us. Visit us at ascension.org/St. John. By Bill Knight Ford, home of the Knight Advantage. And by Williams, we make clean energy happen. Well, quite a bit happened in the first half, and as we roll the highlights, Anna Berger will take you through. First of all, FC Tulsa on the attack.
Only one goal in this first half, and we'll get a look at it here. Elliot Goldthorpe was the bright spot for this FC Tulsa team on the attack. El Medkar on the end of that goal. He finds the back of the net for the 5th time this season, but great play into the box. This was a key moment for FC Tulsa, but then this was big. This was A red card decision in this first half. Shuttler playing a bit of an errant pass here and puts Kelly in a tough position. Definitely a foul, Dave, but a red card given early changes the dynamic of this game.
Yeah, it's interesting you say, as we take a look at the stats, the ball there from Colin Shuttler did rather put his teammate in a little bit of a sticky situation there. Now, a goal to nil, as we know. Shots on target 3-2. Look at the possession from Orange County SC. A lot of that with 10 men. This game far from over.
Absolutely. I mean, it's not uncommon. FC Tulsa, they're very quick from back to front. They don't need a lot of possession to win games. We've seen that throughout the season, but Orange County SC already, even with 10 men, as you mentioned, they've had some good combination play. Jamison's gotten in the mix in the final third as well, drawing some fouls, being tricky. So Orange County SC absolutely have the players to get back in this game, but Danny Stone, key talk at halftime. We'll see how he gets his players organized with 10 players here in the second half.
5 corners to 1 in favour of the home side. Let's have a look at the team of the week, and there is a gentleman who is playing in this game, and there he is, Benalcazar, who's actually playing in the midfield tonight, but he was down there as the centre-back. 3 Lou City players, including an old FC Tulsa favourite, Philip Goodrum, and the coach of the week, Benny Feilhaber from Oakland Roots SC. Congratulations as well to Ordonez, who was the player of the week. So we are getting ready now for the second half. Anna, if you were Danny Stone, what would you be saying to your players down there in the locker room at half-time?
I think you have to have a short memory with the red card. You have to focus on the game at hand. You're still very much in this game. They have good spells of possession, but you have to just be mindful of your team and manage those runs going forward. Be really intentional with the possession that they do have, because the moments will come, but when they go, they need to go together and make sure that they're cohesive in the attack. So I think that's the big piece, but they're not out of this at all. They definitely have the caliber of players to do it. And FC Tulsa needs to make sure that they're not complacent with the extra man. So mentally, they need to stay sharp. They need to stay tight defensively, knowing that Orange County SC will be fighting for everything to try to get back in this game. So they'll absolutely want another goal very quickly here to create a bit of separation and a bit of disbelief from an Orange County SC perspective. But this game, far from over. Coming into this game, we knew it would be a big clash between these two teams. Remind you that Orange County SC gave FC Tulsa their last loss on their 13th unbeaten streak. So since then, FC Tulsa wants to continue that, but they have 45 more minutes where they really need to manage this Orange County SC team who are fighting to get back in this game.
And we can tell you that FC Tulsa have made a couple of sweet shot substitutions. In comes Giordano Coley to replace Marcus Serrato. We said that players on a yellow card maybe might need a little bit of protection, and also Lamar Batista, who was another on a yellow card, has come off. So there will be a bit of a reshuffle, and maybe FC Tulsa will have Owen Darm as one of the back 3. Stefan Lukic is good from the bench. Lukic has scored many goals from the bench, 4 in fact, and we're hearing that Orange County themselves have made a sweet shots substitution. As you see, both sets of players getting ready for this second half and geeing each other up. We also hear that Pedro Guimaraes has come off. He also got a yellow card. And on comes the number 32, Ciotta, Nicola Ciotta, wearing 32, 19 years old, comes into the fray. Well, fasten your seatbelts here. This could be quite a ride for both of these teams in this second half. You expect Orange County to come out strong. FC Tulsa will be desperate for a second as Delenspierre wins a header, and it looks to me, Anna, like FC Tulsa, which is quite a rare thing, they're doing, will go to a back four here. That's a good ball, but just offside. Looks to me like Owen Dahm playing at left back, Harvey Sinclair right, and Sissoko and Delence Pierre the centre backs.
Right, and I mean, it still allows Owen Dahm and St. Clair to get forward in the attacks. We know that they like to do that, but FC Tulsa typically with 3 in the back, so might be preserving that lead a bit more, but still 45 minutes left to play. I'd imagine that they'll just be thoughtful. If one wing back goes, the other one might tuck in and hold. So we'll see how FC Tulsa continues to evolve here in the second half with an extra man to Orange County SC's 10.
So 3 Sweet Shots substitutions to start this second half. 2 players go to ground. The first half was littered with fouls, and this one will go to FC Tulsa. Just having a look at the stats, and there were 18 fouls conceded by both teams in that first half. Owen Dahm picks himself up. Bruce Jameson there having a chat with the referee. Free kick it is. It's going to be taken by Coley, the Australian. He was signed this year, born in Perth, Australia, played for Perth Glory for 4 seasons. He's had to come off the bench a little bit this season. There's Goldthorpe. There's a header. He wanted to put it back across to Boubacar Diallo, but he got the angle all wrong. So Zoko, who's been pretty good at the back tonight, and he started off in a back 3, he's now playing in a back 4. Dogman, long ball from Dogman, directly up to the front to Zubar, who's not had too many touches of the football. Strong challenge. Delence Pierre goes down. Then there's another foul by Coley. Referee's got a little bit of sorting out to do here. Both teams competitive, Anna. The foul count building up a little bit in this game.
It is, and it's typically been like that historically when they've played as well. Just a good competitive game, but this one has gotten a bit chippy at times, but the referee's done his best to try to kind of keep the levels calm. But again, there hasn't been anything crazy malicious or anything really foul, but a lot at stake here. Both of these teams, again, playing in really good form and wanting to keep that going. So you can understand the physicality here.
And I asked you the question, you know, is it difficult to play against 10 men? And you basically said yes it is. Also, naturally in you, when you're down to 10, you're looking at the referee to be fair, and sometimes you're asking for things and, you know, wanting him to level things up. So I'm sure there'll be a few players in the ears of the referee. Sila played his college ball at Clemson. There's the ball into the box. Owen Dahm nods it up into the air. Delence Pierre goes down again. He won the header. Lukic gets his first touch of the second half, and again another header away by Coley. So another ball played into the box, and that's easy for Johan Peñaranda. The ball in was from Hegart.
That was a good build-up from Orange County SC. Well worked, dangerous ball in, and FC Tulsa added players in the back there just to try to congest the defense a bit more, make it tough, and Peñaranda able to bring that one in, but Orange County SC bringing some energy here.
Goldthorpe just couldn't get the ball down where he wanted it. FC Tulsa still top of the league, have been there for several weeks now. Ball's in the box, it's going to be let over the line. Another player goes down. FC Tulsa, if the game stayed this way, would be on 42 points. A long way to go, of course, and Orange County would be in 6th on 27. So anything can turn around very quickly in this. Sacramento Republic, who are in 2nd place, are actually a goal down now El Paso. So as you said, Anna, at half-time, no game easy, and there's a long way to go and a lot of changes in the league table, you think. But if you're an FC Tulsa fan, you want to go 14 games unbeaten and stay at the top.
And you really can't take your eye off the ball at this point in the season. I mean, it's easy to say every point's so crucial, but it's important, especially now, to find that rhythm, find your form, and really kind of carry yourself the way that you want to in this back half of the season and give your team the chance to be where they want to be from a playoff perspective.
Goldthorpe to the far post, and El Medcar can't quite squeeze it back as he would have liked. Good play from Elliot Goldthorpe, who, in my opinion, there's the goal scorer El Medcar. I think Elliot Goldthorpe's had one of his best games in an FC Tulsa shirt.
I would agree. He started off the game really strong, had 2 excellent opportunities on goal, forcing Shuttler to make some great saves early on in this game, and then the assist was well worked, kind of individual effort to get around the outside, dangerous ball in. El Medcar did the rest, but Elliot Goldthorpe, absolutely a bright spot for this FC Tulsa attack.
Talked to Elliot Goldthorpe. He's from Leeds, so I said, obviously you're a Leeds United fan. He said, no. He said, I'll blame that one on my dad. He said he was brought up near the Spurs ground in North London. He said, I'm a Spurs fan. So there you go. They had a very fine 2-0 victory in the Premier League at Manchester City today. Now, Silla just had his shirt tugged there. Referee saying that he wasn't impeded with the run. Sissoko has to be careful. Peñaranda does well to get the ball out to Owen Darm. Delence Pierre, long ball forward, looking for Taylor Carrera, who's offside. Carrera hasn't quite had the service today that he would like. Obviously he was thereabouts when Khalil El Medcar scored the goal, but you know, he's one of those players that any moment could put the ball in the back of the net.
He can be quiet for most of the game, and then it just takes one moment, and that's what makes, you know, big time players, is even if they don't have as many touches on the ball, when they do, they can be so productive, and he is definitely one of those players. But we'll want to find more touches here in this second half, continue to make those runs. It just takes one pass, one service for him to do the rest.
Good possession from the 10 men of Orange County here. The ball looking for Bryce Jameson, who seems to be the target up front. Big physical player there with Owen Darm. Benalcazar.
And if you're Orange County SC, it's from their perspective, I mean, the possession is key always with how they play, but more so now, being a man down, they're able to kind of dictate the pace, try to slow things down, and be really thoughtful about when they go forward and when they want to be direct and go into the attack, and try to manage their bodies and save their legs being a man down. So it changes the dynamic, but the possession favored to them in the first half, and so far in the second half they've done a nice job still trying to keep that rhythm despite playing a man down.
Benalcazar deep in the midfield. Out wide on the right is Ciotta. No foul, says the referee. Owen Darm will try to shepherd this one into the corner. Does well. Boubacar Diallo, good spin and turn from a Senegalese man. Ball is out, throw into FC Tulsa right on halfway. Well, Select is proud to be the official match ball supplier of the USL Championship. From the Academy to the big leagues, Select is there every step of the way. Visit us.select-sport.com for the latest Select products, specials and more. Select, the player's choice. Harvey Sinclair, infield to the Australian Coley. card a yellow. Coley, who scored that dramatic late winner against Loudon. Here's Harvey Sinclair. Good ball into the box, and there's a header just over from Elliot Goldthorpe. Good ball in from Harvey Sinclair. He does drive a good ball in.
He's so threatening on the wings with the delivery that he can bring in and just the power he generates. It just takes a redirection. Does a great job kind of with the width, bringing the width for FC Tulsa on the wing. And then Elliot Goldthorpe, strong header. Just not able to get that on frame.
56-minute mark here at One Oak Field. 1-0 to FC Tulsa. FC Tulsa have had some 1-0 victories. They beat the Tampa Bay Rowdies by 1-0 early on in the season back in March, and then they also beat Sacramento Republic by the same score. And they did go to Phoenix Rising on the opening day and won it with an Alex DeLue goal, 1-0. So they're used to 1-0 scores. Not of late though. It's been goals aplenty. As Ethan Zubak gets that one all wrong. Should be say congratulations to Ethan Zubak, who became a dad a few days ago. Delence Pierre picks out Harvey Sinclair. Maybe Sissoko, the Frenchman. There's a ball looking for Taylor Carrera, who is offside. Quieter second half, Anna, and both teams working away at their jobs to do in this second half.
And FC Tulsa will be okay with, if Orange County SC has possession in that defensive third, they're fine with that. They just don't want any penetration going forward. The stop and go kind of nature, breaking up play, not really allowing a rhythm, will favor FC Tulsa in this game. But Orange County SC trying to get some numbers forward here.
Good drop of the shoulder from Silly, who still goes. Chance here, back across goal. And it's away by A.B. Sissoko, who concedes the corner. But that was a really good driving run from Silla.
Just an outstanding individual effort. And you mentioned it, Dave, it was right. Just dropping the shoulder, kind of the twist of the body to throw players off. He keeps that ball close to his feet. Signed in January this year. There he is. Good run. Was under pressure from Coley. Managed to keep his balance. Honest play. And in the end, Sissoko concedes the corner. It's the Katrina Freshmax corner. Referee having a chat here with Owen Darm and Bryce Jameson. That's been a really good physical battle on that left-hand side. A little bit of a smile there from Owen Darm. Here's the corner then, to be taken by Heggart into the area. Silla was diving at the ball, felt he was under pressure, and in the end it's over the top by Dogman. There's going to be a substitution here brought to you by Sweet Shots for Orange County. And we're going to see the introduction of Muhammadu War. And it is Bryce Jameson who's worked really, really hard tonight. And he's coming off. War is the Japanese 25-year-old. He's got 3 goals this season, the last on July the 19th, the third in the very impressive 4-0 home win against Las Vegas Lights. There's Danny Stone applauding, geeing up his team. They were trailing by 1-0. Khalil El Medkar's 5th of the season. FC Tulsa looking for their 7th home win of the season. Dogman was in quickly. Delence Pierre
under pressure from Zubak. It's good, impressive play here from the 10 men, isn't it, Anna? They're keeping the football very well here.
You can tell they're well organized here in the second half, understanding, you know, the deficit that being down a man brings, but their movements really good. They're still maintaining kind of those rhythms and pockets of possession. They've had good combination play, and the individual runs, the effort to kind of draw those FC Tulsa players in and create some space around them are there. So you can tell they're trying to be thoughtful and intentional with their passes going forward and just kind of knock the ball around, kind of pull this FC Tulsa team out to create a bit of space.
War with a really nice touch to the right-hand side for Ciotta. War again. Hegar, that hit Boubacar Diallo. And the ball spins away for an Orange County SC throw-in. 62nd minute here, tight game. Shuttler plays a 1-2 with Ben Alcazar. Harvey Sinclair wearing 47, picks that one up, drives it forward. Nice touch from Coley. Here's Boubacar Diallo. He goes down. Senegalese clash there. Seal it on Diallo. Diallo, we often say it, Diallo's just one of those workers. He will never stop. He has got a goal this season, but he's had the most starts in Luke Spencer's starting 11s. Not surprising. He gets through a lot of work. We'll come back to Anna in a minute. Here's Lukic. That's a good ball to Harvey Sinclair into the box, and it eludes everybody. Unselfish from both Lukic and Sinclair.
Lukic has been a big impact player coming in off the bench for FC Tulsa, and Sinclair, his delivery again, that ball just makes its way all the way through, and an FC Tulsa runner not able to get on the end, but a better build-up from FC Tulsa.
Here's Owen Dam, he slips there, and War goes in and wins it here for the away side. War on as a sub, drives it over the top. It's a good run after the slip from Owen Dam. They've certainly got some very attacking, exciting players of Orange County SC, haven't they?
And there have been a few moments of just good individual effort that have really made a difference, and War coming in off the bench, great job taking advantage of the slip from Owen Dam, and it might be something like that changes this game for Orange County SC. It might be, you know, an error from FC Tulsa or just an unfortunate slip or something, but when you have a good player like War trying to take advantage of those moments.
And here he is again, in behind the FC Tulsa back line. Suzuka gets it. Silla's here. Silla with a chance here to level the game. It pulls it back, and in the end, Delence Pierre clears it onto an Orange County attacker, and it goes away for a goal kick.
War again getting in behind. We'll get another look here at the replay. Just his quick pace, good run inside, plays the right ball, brings his ball down really well. Peñaranda comes out big, makes it tough, but have to hit that first time. It allows FC Tulsa to get back and bodies in front of the goal. That was a key opportunity for Orange County SC.
Here's Calera. Calera shoots! He hasn't had too many chances, and he did well to get past two defenders and then fired it over, did the top goal scorer. And he had El Medkar, I think, in space, Anna, to his right, if we look at the replay here.
Pretty quickly back on the other end. Creative play, the nutmeg there. And you're right, El Medkar making that run on the right side as Carrera drew in three defenders for Orange County SC, but opts to go himself.
Well, Tulsa Spine and Rehab are a team of specialists in one place, delivering lasting pain relief. Miles. Martinovic. And there's a lacrosse law yellow card for Boubacar Diallo, who left his opponent on the floor there. Game delicately poised, Anna, in the 66th minute here. Diallo goes into the referee's notebook. Long way to go in this one. Diallo pleading his innocence. Orange County are underway. He was late there, wasn't he? There'll be another lacrosse law yellow card for Khalil El Medkar for the pullback on the Orange County captain Ryan Dogman. FC Tulsa's 4th lacrosse law yellow card. Just wonder now, I'm just looking over there and I think maybe El Medkar might be coming off, and FC Tulsa looking at another couple of sweet shot substitutions, and the perfect fit, Anna, would be Alex DeLu to take that right hand side spot.
And Luke Spencer, we've seen him make many rotations. Is FC Tulsa trying to see this one out, and it looks like they will. Owen Dom did well there. But the rotations from FC Tulsa throughout the season, just trying to keep players fresh, and especially in this game, and you alluded to it earlier, trying to just manage the yellow cards, want to keep players in a position where they can play the next games, but have the caliber of players on the bench to come in and continue to raise the level from an FC Tulsa perspective.
Diallo. War is lively since coming on as a second half substitute. Now Khalil El Medkar's got him behind the defence here. Just has to stall his run. Unselfish to Lukic. Lukic round one. Lukic into the box. Lukic shoots. Hits the defender. Now Owen Darm could try one from a long way out. Goes round one. Owen Darm tries to play 1-2. And just couldn't get it back there. And away come Orange County. Game opening up. 69th minute. 1-0 FC Tulsa, the home side leading. Playing from left to right on your screens in their all-black kit with gold numbers. Orange County down to 10 men, of course. Going to see a couple of sweet shots substitutions here, and Alex DeLu and Jamie Webber will come on. Both of those men have started. Elliot Goldthorpe and Khalil El Medkar will make way, and pretty much, Anna, as we said in the first half, Webber and DeLu will just slot in alongside Taylor Carrera.
And both of those players, as you mentioned, have spent a lot of time starting. Elliot Goldthorpe, as you see there, what a game he's had. He's had the assist of the goal for El Medkar and worked so hard up front, but both of these players coming in for FC Tulsa slot right in the system. We'll just try to maintain and raise that level for FC Tulsa here, try to extend their lead. El Medkar with a good first half, that goal as well, his 5th of the season.
Back come Orange County, looking for an equaliser. Awkward clearance, but Delence-Pierre had to twist his body there to volley it away. FC Tulsa under a little bit of pressure here. Orange County started the night 5th on 27 points. It's been an incredible season for them away from home. They did lose their first 4 away games on the bounce. The away win in El Paso by 3-0 was in June, was their first away win. Overall, they've won 8 games, drawn 3 and lost 7. 2 wins away from home, Last time out at Colorado Springs, switchbacks by a goal to nil, and the aforementioned El Paso 3-0. Here's Lukic, just took a touch, put him in a little bit of trouble. Jamie Webber, the South African, doesn't quite pick out Harvey Sinclair, who's up from right back. Silla. Ball worked out wide to Ciotta. Gets it back here. But Alcazar up to the front line, looking for war. Sissoko. Physical play from Sissoko. Needs to get back in position, I would suggest, as AB Sissoko. What do you make of this one, Anna?
Again, the game's been physical. Sissoko comes in. You see his arm kind of wrapped around the body. That's what that call was for the referee. In a dangerous area here in Orange County SC, needing to take advantage of these set piece opportunities, almost dead center.
Yeah, it's a long way out. Maybe that shot just makes it look as though it's a little bit further in, but Christopher Hegart might have a go here. You'd probably say it's 30 yards out. Four-man wall. 18 minutes to go in this game here at One Oak Field. Again, there's some pushing and shoving between Owen Dahm and Ethan Zubak. Both patting each other at the end. Big moment in the game. Hegart does have a couple of goals, but he clips this one into the box. It's headed away by Boubacar Diallo. Orange County on the attack. Low ball into the box. Wars there. Owen Dahm's there to clear. Silla goes down. That was all ball, says the referee. Here's Coley. Coley goes down. We're going to have a Sweet Shots substitution, and Silla is going to be substituted here for Cameron Dunbar. Silla's had a good game. He's a good player, Anna.
He is, and he had a couple of really good just individual runs, just driving at that back line, keeping the ball close. Gets a rest. Dunbar comes on. Try to bring some energy to this Orange County SC team, still searching for that equalizer.
Yeah, Dunbar's come onto the field. He's 22-year-old ex-Minnesota United and LA Galaxy man. FC Tulsa on the attack. Coley. Good ball through. I say good ball. He's just overhit it, and Shuttler comes out and foils the danger. Well, can't watch the match? Turn on Sirius XM FC 157, North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including USL All Access on Tuesday nights, plus hear live matches from the USL, MLS, Premier League and more, all on Sirius XM FC 157 and the new Sirius XM app. FC Tulsa now enjoying a little bit more of the possession. Deleu cushions the ball off here for Sinclair. Up to Lukic. Lukic goes down. 29-year-old Serbian, 4 goals this season. He is a bit of a specialist coming off the bench. He did score in 3 consecutive games from the bench, did Stefan Lukic. Here's Owen Dahm. One step over, going to the line. Has to check back to Diallo. Diallo's got Webber here. Webber will shoot wide of the target. We're used to a lot of goals, a lot of drama here And this game is totally different. And I think we picked it up fairly quickly at the beginning of the game that it was going to be a little bit like this because there's two pretty good sides out there.
It is, and especially with the way that, you know, FC Tulsa has been playing coming into this game, unbeaten in 13, and then Orange County SC finding their stride for unbeaten coming into this game. But the dynamic of the red card changed things. FC Tulsa had a great goal, but Orange County SC still searching for an equalizer.
And here's Coley with fresh legs to DeLu. Weber waits far left. Calera is there as a foul, and the referee says it's just outside the box. And the foul was from Latanovic. DeLu saying he thought it was inside the box. Let's have a look at the replay.
You see DeLu kind of surveying his options there. Some contact, not as much as you would have thought in the run of play after looking at it again, but enough for a foul. I think it's the right call. DeLu stepping into the box there, but just outside the penalty area.
Lukic fancies this one with the left foot. Have to do well to beat the two-man wall and a goalkeeper with the expertise of Colin Shuttler. Up comes Lukic, curls it towards the back post. There's a header in by an FC Tulsa player, and then the referee says that there was a foul. Interesting enough, Colin Shuttler, who was beaten in the first half by Khalil El Medkar's header, they did play together for North Texas FC in 2021, so they know each other pretty well, and I'm sure El Medkar, with a smile on his face, might want to see Shuttler after the game if indeed he's scored the game winner. But there's a long way to go yet. 13 minutes to be precise of the 90, and a good display from the 10 men of Orange County. The foul count is now up to 30 in the game between the two teams. Referees produced the Lacoste Law yellow card 6 times, and also the red card, of course, back in the 20th minute. Here's Dogman, the captain, plays it down the left-hand side for Dunbar. Dunbar twisting and turning onto his right foot here. Fancies a go here at the goal, and in the end it comes off Coley. Ball still in the box, Wars in there. Now there's a shot which takes a deflection and just loops over the bar, and it will be a corner. And again, FC Tulsa having to defend for their lives with this narrow 1-0 lead.
And Orange County SC still dominant from a possession perspective, but in and around the 18, they're trying to find those combination plays, find that quick release shot. We'll get another look here. Couple of deflections. They're trying to just battle FC Tulsa to clear this ball away, but Orange County SC sticking with the play and earning a corner kick opportunity.
Yeah, Katrina Freshmack's corner from the right-hand side. They're going to make a couple of sweet shot substitutions in just a moment as well. Here's the corner into the box, headed away by Diallo. DeLu doesn't quite manage to clear it. Here's the ball back into the box again, and it's headed over from pretty much point-blank range from Latanovic.
Dave, that's one looking back. Latanovic, you have to bury that. What a ball in. He was in behind the defenders, just had to redirect that one anywhere on frame and by his own standards, and he knows it from that reaction. That was the equalizer opportunity there to draw level.
That could well be the moment. FC Tulsa get away with it. A little bit more attacking now from Danny Stone in the last 10 minutes. On comes Kone. This is a good run, shot, deflection, and it's in. Well, would you believe it? Kone's just come on, he's going to claim the goal. The shot was from Hegart, and it hit Kone, and now the referee has said there was an offside. Orange County thought they scored. I think when we see the replay, Kone is definitely in an offside position here. Let's just see the replay. The shot came in, and was Kone in an offside position? I think the answer is yes.
See, as this play develops, it looks like he was there. If he's impeding the play, if he's involved and in an offside position, referee deems that was the case. It's tough. I imagine there was some discussion there between the referees while the celebrations were happening, trying to confirm what the ultimate call was.
Well, as the world demands low-cost, low-carbon energy, Williams will be there with the best transport, storage and delivery solutions. Williams, we make clean energy happen. Drama to the last here. Here's Alex Deleu. Referee said there was a pullback. Well, soccer season is here, and SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the USL. Get all your USL tickets and more from the #1 ticketing site, SeatGeek. Your ticket to great seats. Giveaway. Deleu will get on the end of this one. Into the box. Could FC Tulsa kill the game off with a second? Having just survived a disallowed goal for the visitors, Orange County. They're going to take their time a little bit here. Harvey Sinclair. Still 8 minutes to go in this one. Kone thought he'd scored with his first touch. I think we did see from the replay, Anna, that he was in an offside position when it hit him, and he would have been directly in front of Johan Peñaranda.
I think it's the right call. I mean, it happened so quickly, and again, I think post that goal going in, some discussions being had by the assistant with the center just to make sure. But the goal disallowed, and FC Tulsa surviving the disallowed goal, but then the opportunity from Latinovic moments before.
Let's have a look at the offside goal again, just to see what we can glean, maybe from a different angle. Let's just see. Keep your eye on the middle of the field there, and Kone here. And he is the wrong side from his point of view. He's closer to the goal than the defenders.
Right, have to be in line with the defender or in front when the ball is kicked, and he was behind him when that was deflected in. I think ultimately the right call from the referee. Looks like maybe an injury here around midfield.
If you've never understood the offside rule, Anna Bergel has just summed it up there in a couple of sentences so well. Everybody now understands the offside rule.
It happens so quickly. It happens so quickly. I think we may take another look again. But well-worked run. And you can see just behind the defender, right call there. You see Peñaranda kind of pleading for that. Unfortunate from an Orange County SC side, because they had a flurry of chances in those last couple of minutes and just weren't able to convert and get a goal to show for it.
It's Pierre there with coach Luke Spencer. Danny Stone has got his troops together, saying that there is still time to get an equaliser. Gotta feel a little bit sorry for Orange County. They've just been on the wrong end of some big decisions. You could argue about the red card, but I think we've proven with our team, broadcast team here, that I think anybody would have to agree that when the ball hit Kone, he was in an offside position.
And I think from a coach's perspective, if you're Danny Stone, I mean, obviously referee decisions impact games in a big way, but you could argue on the red card, I mean, there was kind of a lackadaisical approach defensively that kind of led to that challenge, and it was tough. I mean, you put yourself in a position, and if you're Danny Stone, you say, hey, we can't even put ourselves in that position. You have to just clean things up defensively, but the ultimate decision led to a red card, and then, you know, that's the right call from an offside perspective. So you look at the controllables, what can we control now with the players that we do have, and try to find an equalizer here. I'd imagine the caliber of coach Danny Stone that's the message to the team here in these final few minutes.
Well, eFootball is here. Live your dream, rep your team, and play as your favourite USL Championship club. eFootball is free to play. Download now. 1-0, FC Tulsa lead. Khalil El-Medkar's 5th of the season. Back in the 24th minute. It was an explosive start to this game. Colin Shuttler in the Orange County goal made a couple of really top quality saves, but FC Tulsa could not break the deadlock until the 24th minute. Here's Owen Darm looking for a second, hits the defender, and that reminded me of the 5th goal we saw here a week or so ago against New Mexico United, the 5th in that 5-2 thrilling game. Alex DeLue doing that, and it just finished up in the back of the net. This one deflected wide, Anna.
Lukic did well here to switch the point of the attack, the one-time pass back to Dom, and he just gets his head up. He hits that well, but that deflection goes wide. He saw his reaction. He felt like that might have been on frame and in the back of the net based on drops to his knees there, but a corner kick chance.
Here's the ball coming back out, and it's just wide there from Harvey Sinclair, who puts his head in hands. 3 minutes plus the board, which you would think there would be a reasonable amount of minutes on the end of this game. FC Tulsa looking to go 14 games unbeaten. Orange County looking for their 5th. Here's Lukic. Lukic, couple of step overs onto his right foot, hits the defender, and it will go away for a Katrina Freshmax corner late on here with 2 minutes to go.
Well defended from Orange County SC. Lukic trying to shake the defender, create a bit of space, but didn't dive in defensively, moved feet quickly, but still a deflection, needing to defend properly here on this corner kick chance is FC Tulsa, again just trying to extend their lead, but brave defending from Orange County SC as they're hanging on here.
Giordano Coley with the corner from the right into the danger area. Lukic thought he got the head on that one. Darm will keep it alive. Harvey Sinclair back to Delence Pierre. Sinclair temporarily on the left-hand side. Continues his run forward. Here's Owen Darm. Hits the defender. Delence Pierre, 89th minute. Orange County continuing to play here. They go back to Shuttler, who has to hurriedly clear that one. Coley did well. Now there's a foul. And it will be a free kick to FC Tulsa. Coley with the free kick. To the far post, headed towards goal, and Shuttler gets up and catches it well. Lukic with the header. Thoughtful header, Anna.
It is. I mean, he made a good run, just kind of drifted out to that far post and had the right idea, but Shuttler was in a good position.
We're hearing there's going to be 5 minutes of Tulsa Tech stoppage time, which is enough time for Orange County to get an equaliser or FC Tulsa to get a second. Here's Dunbar. Tricky feet there, but Harvey Sinclair stuck with the task and breaks away and then runs into trouble. No foul, says the referee. Benalcazar, Kone, who thought he'd scored the equaliser. Dunbar, across goal, Peñaranda. Relief from the fans behind the goal, Anna.
Dunbar has caused some problems for FC Tulsa's defense here in the second half and plays a dangerous ball in, but Peñaranda scoops that one up fairly easily, falls on it, just trying to take a few extra seconds off the clock here.
Currently El Paso 1, Sacramento Republic 0. FC Tulsa top of the pile, Sacramento second, El Paso third. Here's DeLu, drop of the shoulder, DeLu, and he shoots wide. Just looking at the stats of when FC Tulsa have scored their goals, and they have scored 4 goals in Tulsa Tech stoppage time out of their now 37.
Get another look here at DeLu's opportunity, just drops the shoulder, opts for power there, just couldn't get that one on frame.
Here's War, but that's a really good challenge from Delancey-Pierre, who thought it came off War, but drama to the end. Orange County have a corner. I'm not saying this will be the last opportunity for Orange County, but it's certainly getting down. There's 3 minutes left of the Tulsa Tech stoppage time. Here's the Katrina Freshmex corner from the right. Referee having to talk to a couple of players. Kone's in the thick of it, so's Lukic. Everybody wants to hold their ground because you don't want to be the person to pull someone down and give away a last-minute penalty. There's the ball into the box. Darm's there, and it hits the side netting. And the referee's gone with another corner, which some of the crowd don't like, but we'll see if it was a corner here, Anna.
The ball makes it all the way over to the far side. Owen Dahm there to defend it. Could argue might have been the slightest of touches, happened so quickly. But a corner kick opportunity upcoming, and this is a key moment here as FC Tulsa trying to defend this flurry of chances here late.
Chris Haggart with the responsibility of the corner. Dumps it into the area. There's a header away from Owen Dahm, who's had a really good game tonight, and again Owen Dahm. Now DeLu on the scamper, and DeLu's got the best of this one. DeLu running down the right-hand side, but it's good play from Dogman, who manages to get it back to Shuttler. He's now got to come out, and it's got to be Route 1 now. 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Dahm again with the header. Throw into Orange County, who you've got to hold your hands up and say this is a brave, brave second half performance from them with 10 men. FC Tulsa will make their final Sweet Shots substitution, and the top goal scorer, Taylor Carrera, will come off, and on will come the latest signing, Trevor Amin. Amin was in the Sacramento Republic side that FC Tulsa beat by 1-0 earlier on in the season. Here's the ball from Orange County into the box, headed away by A.B. Sissoko, back into the box. Peñaranda there. They wanted a handball, did Orange County. They don't get it. And Johan Peñaranda dives on the ball, and Sissoko says, come on, to the fans, we want more here. This is a hard game. And Peñaranda will be desperate for his 5th clean sheet of the season. Belts the ball down the field. Intelligent header from Giordano Coley. Dahm with a foul. Dahm gets a Lacoste Law yellow card. free kick. This really will be it now. Shuttler's coming out here, and everybody in an Orange County shirt is piling towards the 18-yard line. You just feel this is it, Anna, if they're going to score now. And Shuttler's taken it short. Hegup plays the ball into the box. Delence-Pierre is there. Sissoko clears. Referee takes a look at his watch. Still we go on. Shuttler into the box. Kone loops it up into the night sky. There's a towering header from Delence-Pierre, and the referee brings proceedings to an end. And that is arguably the most hard-fought 3 points that FC Tulsa have put on the board this season.
Which is a testament to this Orange County SC team with 10 men in the second half. Made it difficult for FC Tulsa, but man, this was just one of those wins that you have to grind out. First time FC Tulsa has beat Orange County SC since 2019. And here at home, 3 points just to continue their quest atop the Western Conference. And what a battle between these two, and FC Tulsa finding a way to get it done.
Colin Shuttler is not very happy. He's having a chat with the fourth official, with the referee. There's Danny Stone, the coach, who's just shaking hands with everybody. And he knows he can be proud of his side, even in defeat. And I mean, you've got to admire the 10 men. I mean, they have really fought so hard. And yet they've still gone down to a 1-0 defeat.
And as the game continued to evolve, I mean, watching it, it didn't look like they were playing with 10 men. I mean, they had really good moments of possession. They had great efforts late in this game, and I think we'll get a look here at just how this game unfolded with some of the highlights in this game. Orange County SC coming in, 4-game unbeaten streak, but FC Tulsa, Elliot Goldthorpe was outstanding in the first half. A couple of opportunities for himself, and then setting up El Medkar with the assist. We'll get another look at it here. Finding a way around the outside, El Medkar with his 5th of the season. Just a solid header. That was the difference maker in this game. But here's another key moment for Orange County SC, just continuing again to fight offensively, but FC Tulsa making it more congested from a defensive perspective, trying to preserve that lead against Orange County SC. We'll get another look at that. War came on as a substitute, Dave, and really created some good chances for this team, but FC Tulsa held strong.
They certainly did, and that was a real chance there as it was headed over. Orange County had their chances. They kept on going to the last, and in the end, FC Tulsa, and there's a smile from Taylor Carrera there with Benalcazar as well, who performed well. Let's have a look at the stats of the game with my broadcast partner Anna Bergel in just a moment. Taylor Carrera, that's nice to see in a hard-fought victory. There is the stats of the game, Anna.
I mean, 19 shots to the 14, but the possession perspective, Orange County SC with 62%. But Dave, what's not on here, I mean, so many fouls in this game. You have 5 yellow cards on FC Tulsa, Orange County SC with 2. It was a physical battle. Referee was busy in this game. You had the red card, obviously, was a difference maker for Orange County SC in around about the 20th minute or so, and that just changed the dynamic of this game. But to their credit, they didn't play like they were down a man, but FC Tulsa able to hang on with that 1 goal and get away here with the 3 points.
36 fouls in the game, and there has just been a very, very long conversation with Danny Stone and Ryan Dogman, the captain and coach. There is Danny Stone. They've just had a very long conversation with the referee. It wasn't a ranting and raving. It was a calm discussion, I'm sure, Anna, about the red card, which did it change the game? I mean, you credit Orange County, they did so well with 10 men, but it must have changed the game way back on the 20th minute.
It did, absolutely. I mean, especially that early in the game to be down a man, and you start not only chasing the game, being down a goal, but being down a person changes tactically how you play and what you can do, and just managing the energy of your team. So understand the conversation, and we broke that goal down throughout, the game. And there were some moments there defensively you might look back on and think, man, we put ourselves in a tough position from Danny Stone's perspective to ultimately lead to that decision, putting Kelly in a tough position. But either way, I mean, it was a foul. Referee made a split decision, red card, changed the game. But, credit Orange County SC. They fought to the end, but FC Tulsa able to find their way on top.
Tell you what, we're not quite at the end yet. We're going to take a break. We'll hope to speak to Luke Spencer, the FC Tulsa coach. We'll also reveal who is the man of the match. We'll take this final time out. FC Tulsa won this by 1-0.
When I come home, it's like I feel like I'm in my dream home. I've been doing a little research on HELOCs, and I went to Oklahoma Central Credit Union. They were wonderful. We've added pretty much a new addition to our house. We didn't even have to pay the closing cost. They paid it for us. So I've been with Oklahoma Central for quite a while. I'm not going anywhere else.
All right, Trauma OR team, I've got an 18-year-old female that was involved in a motor vehicle collision.
Everybody in position. Okay, everybody, level 1 trauma coming in. Senior resident up top.
We got 49 number pounds. We got to move a little faster. Yeah.
Tulsa's first.
Yes, to the pelvis, please.
Tulsa's only. Level 1 Trauma Center.
What does it take to safely transport 1/3 of America's natural gas? To meet the ever-growing energy demands of revolutionary technologies, to cleanly, reliably, and affordably power the world, it takes experience. 117 years worth. Experience that helps society move towards brave new horizons in technology and innovation that continues powering the future of our nation and the globe. Experience powers us.
Yeah, welcome back into One Oak Field for the last time tonight. And as you can see, FC Tulsa have won this by 1-0. We're delighted now to be joined, as always, by the head coach, Luke Spencer of FC Tulsa. Luke, thanks for joining us here live on the show. I've got to ask you, is that the most hard-fought win of the season, in your opinion?
No, I don't think so. I think we've had some other games where we've come back and showed more resilience, showed a stronger mentality than that game. Obviously, we're pleased to win the game, but I didn't think the performance was good enough tonight. We weren't ourselves once we went up a player. We're happy to get the goal, but I thought Orange County caused us a lot of problems being down a man. So we'll have to look at the film and have a good week of training to improve some things.
Coach, you alluded to it a little bit there, but hard-fought point on the road against Hartford, and then a gritty performance here just to find a way to get it done. Just talk about the mentality of when you're not playing your best, but still finding a way to get points out of these tight games.
Yeah, I think there were some critical plays down the stretch, but there were some some plays that could have went the other way, right? I thought Orange County was unlucky to get a goal there. And so, we just have to be better in critical moments and how we manage the game. But it is a good sign when you don't play well and you can find a way to win a game, for sure. But for us, we want to perform better than that.
Luke, obviously top of the league, Sacramento Republic and El Paso at the moment in a close game. Do you keep the focus with the players off the table? I mean, how do you approach the next game being top of the league?
Yeah, absolutely. Focus will be on the next game. Difficult place to play in Colorado. A team that's been playing well as of late. And so, we'll need every day of training to prepare. And we'll have to perform better than we did tonight.
Luke, thanks as always for joining us. Well done on the victory tonight.
Thank you.
That's Luke Spencer there, always very honest with us, Anna, and he answered my question very well. He said that's not the most hard-fought victory, but they did have to dig deep tonight, didn't they?
Yeah, and I think you can just see in his responses the high standard that he holds for this team and wanting to play at their best, but finding a way to get it done when they don't. And we'll get a look at the Waldo's Chicken and Beer man of the match. I believe is Sissoko, the captain and defender for FC Tulsa, and just his vocal leadership, but also clean sheet well earned with him kind of leading the charge and Peñaranda in goal. So congratulations to them for keeping a clean sheet, and Sissoko just being that consistent leader at the back for FC Tulsa this season.
Yeah, Johan Peñaranda's 5th clean sheet of the season. Let's have a look at the schedule. We've already heard from Luke Spencer. We know that FC Tulsa will finish out the month of August at Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. They're back at home for their one and only September home game, Birmingham Legion, and then I'm sure New Mexico will want to get back at FC Tulsa, having come here and lost by 5-2. I mean, it just goes on and on. We always say it, there is no easy game in the USL Championship.
No, there isn't, and Luke Spencer mentioned it in his interview there. I mean, focus is always on the next game. Obviously, it's easy to talk about the table and where you are and the points and who's playing who, but he's solely focused on what can we control at training, what can we do in the next game to continue to get the 3 points and build on this season.
Let's have a look at the upcoming schedule for Orange County, who've gone down tonight. It brings down their 4-match unbeaten run. They will play at home to Birmingham Legion, then they go to Detroit, they go to Lexington, they go to San Antonio, and then to finish up September, they'll be home again to Charleston Battery. The upcoming schedules, you're looking at the downtown Tulsa Night Sky, and FC Tulsa have won this one very narrowly by 1-0. Anna, thank you as always to you for your expertise. Thank you to Blake and the team who bring us the sights and the sounds here at One Oak Field. We're used to lots of goals. We only got one tonight, but it was a very fine goal from Kanil El Mecca, his 5th of the season. Thank you to you for tuning in here on ESPN Plus and My 41. FC Tulsa have won it by 1-0. Good night. Take care, everyone.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the express written consent of the United Soccer League.
Like the call here